Alright. Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers animated podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David.
And welcome to the first part of our two-part Season 2 finale.
Oh boy.
As today we are about to cross A Bridge Too Close, Part 1.
I don't even know how I feel about the titles at this point. I mean, for one thing, it should be too near.
Yeah.
Well, because I guess it's supposed to be the opposite of too... I mean, the movie is A Bridge Too Far.
Right. So it would be near.
Yes. Although, weirdly, the plot of this episode is much closer to the bridge over the River Kwai.
That's fair.
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, there's a prisoner who is forced to build a bridge for the bad guys, and does so well out of personal pride, even though that's a bad idea.
Yes.
Wait, so which one of our characters is Obi-Wan?
That is Bulkhead.
Oh. Okay. I think I've seen the movie, but I'm not entirely sure I remember any of it.
Madness. This first aired June 28th, 2008, written by Marcia Griffin, who previously wrote Megatron Rising Part 1 and Mission Accomplished. And goes on to write like 10 episodes of Transformers Prime.
Yay, I like Transformers Prime.
And we open at Casa Decepticon. They're in that spooky Decepticon cave, and the Constructicons, who we just saw recruited into the Decepticon forces last episode, have just finished building the big space bridge.
I want to try to make their base in Minecraft.
It is pretty sweet.
It just makes me want to play Minecraft.
You'd have to stay in a lot of purple bricks.
Yeah, it's fine.
And so as a reward for their efforts, they get inducted into the Decepticon forces via a weird-ass ceremony.
It seems really super painful.
Yeah, because, I mean, they don't just get the insignia painted on them, they get it branded.
Yes. Also, it may not be the case, but it seemed like their voice actors, definitely, if not were recording separately, at least they went out of their way to not try to sync up their repetition of Megatron's little thing any way.
Yeah. And they have to repeat this,
recall
oddly fatalistic thing that it kind of made me think of like a frat initiation, what they're going through.
Yes, that is what I've got down here too. I expected the paddles to come out next.
Yeah. Well, you get the brand.
They sort of do at the end.
And also Lugnut and Blitzwing have candles for some reason.
Because candles. It's dark down there.
Well, wait.
You gotta put up torches or the creepers will show up. And you don't want them coming...
Aren't they holding the brands?
And blowing up all your stuff.
Before Megatron gets them?
That's a good point.
And also, weirdly, when they get branded, they also change colors.
Yay!
Like you do. Maybe that's part of the process. I mean, we've discussed the, questions of biology between Autobots and Decepticons from setting to setting, and maybe it changes them in some inherent way that also makes their colors change.
Well, as we noted, all the Decepticons on the show do have red eyes, and so the Constructicons get red eyes after this, having previously had yellow eyes.
Yeah.
The color of neutrality.
Also, seriously, everyone knows yellow is the color of neutrality. But yeah.
Well, that's why it's the middle color on the traffic light.
Ooh, good point. But it does seem really painful. It's like a very painful procedure. wanna drive that home because it looked really painful.
Yes. So, this ceremony completed, they are getting ready to open the bridge up, mount a full-scale assault on Cybertron with the 5 guys they have here.
You know.
Plus 1 guy on Cybertron.
Well, the plan is also, wasn't it to, like, go get the other Decepticons at other places in the universe on the rim or whatever?
I'm not sure if they're going directly to Cybertron or if they're making stops to pick up guys along the way.
What seems like the plan is to get to Cybertron, where Shockwave will have taken over the Space Bridge network, and then use that to open space bridges where all their far-flung people are, and bring them to Cybertron.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, Professor Sumdac, the imprisoned slave of the Decepticons, turns this thing on, and it does not work.
Oops.
Because, surprise, Professor Sumdac is not a guy who builds space bridges because he's from Earth.
Well,
they haven't invented those yet.
Part of it, things he says later, or is in the next episode, where I think it's more all y'all, it's a sabotage by some.
Maybe a little bit of the guy from Mads Mikkelsen in Rogue One.
Professor Sumdac, I can't stand it. I know you planned it.
Yes.
I shall set it straight, this water gate.
I need to re-listen to it.
No, it hurts. It hurts.
Listen, all y'all. It is a sabotage. So Megatron's gonna need a little help on this one. But help is not on the way on Earth's moon, where Starscream has begun the Clone War.
All by himself.
Yes. Well, who better to clone than, obviously, Starscream, who is perfect?
Yeah, I mean, he's just the most perfect being in his own mind.
But, so to give us a little visual distinguishment here, and also to sell some action figures, all these guys have their own paint jobs.
Yes, which are almost all based on some pre-existing thing.
Yes.
There's a Sunstorm one, there's a Thundercracker one, I think there's a Skywarp one.
There's a
Skywarp's
Ramjet.
the one they're building, stick his head on.
And there is also one that is apparently based on Overlord.
Oh, yeah, that's Overlord colored, basically.
Loosely inspired. Although it also looks like Generation 2 Ramjet.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
It's purple and teal, and if you know me, you know I love teal.
I mean, Overlord has a very good color scheme. That's absolutely a color scheme that you'd want to base things on.
Yes.
It's kind of Allspark blue.
Mm-hmm. And indeed, they each have a little chip of Allspark that brings them to life. But unfortunately, they have each somehow ended up with an extremely magnified version of one of Starscream's personality characteristics.
Yes.
Yeah, what are they?
Okay, so Skywarp is a giant coward.
Yeah, that one was easy to figure out. And Ramjet, one of them's a liar. Is it Ramjet or Sunstorm?
Ramjet's the
Ramjet is the
pathological
liar.
Okay.
Yes.
I think Sunstorm's the obsequious one, right?
Yes, he's a huge suck-up. There's Thundercracker, who is a huge egomaniac. And then there is, not named here, I mean, none of these guys are named here. We're using their, apparently this is something to do with the vagaries of, voice acting payments.
Because they would have to pay Tom Kenny for, 5
Each
more
one.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all Starscream.
Yes. Except for the one who's not played by Tom Kenny, because one of them is a lady.
Yep.
Which, considering Starscream, it's only one?
I can't decide if it's like a vaguely transphobic joke or actually a very nuanced approach to gender.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be like a Jungian, like, feminine side thing.
Yeah,
She's
and
the part of him that likes the D.
the Decepticon?
And also, she is a colossal bitch.
Yes. Yes.
It's hard to tell exactly, because
He wants the Decepticon.
Starscream's trying to figure out what everybody's personality is, and he asks her, what part of me are you? And she says something like, you don't want to know?
Yeah, it's don't ask.
I'm gonna say that probably huge bitch. Like, they're not gonna put it in as many words, and that would just also come out as actually female.
And she is being voiced by Tara Strong, doing kind of a Starscream voice. Like, she's very shrieky.
Yeah.
It's some good acting.
I was thinking maybe she's the part of him that's powered by fangirls.
I mean, that would make her the most powerful part of him.
That's true.
Yes.
It's true.
She's the most well-rounded.
And anyway, she ends up later being dubbed Slipstream, although I don't think that ever makes it onto the show. She just is called Female Starscream.
No, I don't remember if that was in stuff before that, like, the people making the set, or if it just ended up in the almanac.
Yeah.
And I will say that there was a moderately prominent fan character named that who was a female Jet, but I don't know what that has to do with anything necessarily.
Apparently, it comes from the Allspark Almanac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, they are all a hoot.
They're pretty great.
Yeah, I just wish I could have gotten them all in toy form at the same scale.
Yes, at most you could have 2 of them.
No, 3. Well, two at any
counting the
given
original
scale.
Starscream, you can get 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was the Voyager class, there was Starscream, Skywarp, I think, and one of the Sunstorm, I think, was a Target exclusive.
Yeah, they did a Sunstorm of that toy as a Target exclusive.
And Ramjet, I think, was only in Japan as the little dude.
And only as, like, a contest prize.
Oh, that's even worse.
Man, they love their contest prizes.
Oh,
so I think I only have a Thundercracker that's tiny and a Skywarp that's giant, and one of these days maybe I'll buy a Slipstream of some sort.
Yeah, because they made a couple Slipstreams later who are not based on any actual animated toys.
Yes.
No, well, because...
But are based on Starscreams.
Right,
she's
her model
a slightly different build.
Yeah, she's got like kind of a slimmer waist, wider hips, and of course, as all female Transformers have, kissable lips.
This
all
does
female
remind
Transformers and also Overlord.
This reminds me of a brief anecdote that is actually, I realize now, is like not nearly as out there as it was at the time. About a friend who did a lot of that sort of art and had some picture of some drawing of Megatron like kissing or something, some Starscream looking character, and she was like, no, that's like Star Ruby. It's this female fan character. And then later another one popped up that was basically Megatron banging someone who looked at Starscream up against a computer console. We were like, so is that one also Star Ruby? And she was like, no. That one's Starscream.
Listen, they have intercourse, but they don't kiss.
Yeah, I mean, that's a different thing.
No.
But nowadays, that's like, you can't not run into that stuff, so it's a little less amusing.
So they're gonna take on Megatron, and so they all fly off to Earth. And back on Earth, which crazy, we are like, almost 5 minutes into this episode, we haven't seen an Autobot yet. So Megatron needs somebody who knows space bridges. So we call in Shockwave, and he's all, get me the top space bridge guy on Cybertron.
So,
and,
wait,
shockingly enough...
Is Shockwave his HR director?
I guess, yeah, Because I guess they all took the robot SATs, and he's got like a big database of the scores.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, that's presumably how this was determined, because, yeah, because, I mean, as we will find out, this isn't someone who's, like, lauded for this. This isn't someone who gets to go sit in an office somewhere being a consultant.
No, because as it just so happens that the top space bridge engineer happens to be on Earth because it's Bulkhead.
Yay! I'm so happy for him.
I wish there'd been more foreshadowing of this. Like, we got a bit of it earlier in the season. When he had the flashback episode, what was it called? Auto Boot Camp?
Yes,
Auto Boot Camp. Well, we knew he loved space bridges. We just didn't know that he was really good at space bridges.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair, but yeah. Apparently they do, like, aptitude tests to determine your career path.
Yes. So, that is very convenient.
Yeah. I do like that it adds more to Bulkhead's character, but in a way it feels like he's gotten the most little side bits off of his... He's the most rounded character, other than maybe Prime. Because Ratchet's just old and grumpy, but has some old war stories. Bumblebee's an idiot who got somebody convicted of a crime that they didn't commit.
Bumblebee is such a jerk in this series.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm like, I didn't even remember him being so just overwhelmingly jerky.
And Prowl is just a giant weeb.
Yeah. Well, that, I remember that.
Yeah, Bulkhead's our big, nice farm boy who likes to study space bridges.
So
and paint.
good.
I mean, Bulkhead is ridiculously likable.
He is. He's such a cinnamon roll.
He's not quite a Mary Sue, but he's just got... It feels like they poured more into him than they did everybody else, because, well, everybody else already had a G1 version of themselves.
I mean, he's just kind of a big lummox.
He's what I like, and this is a character thing that's come up with, like, for instance, Rung in More Than Meets the Eye. That it's a character who's sort of Mary Sue-ish, but they're also, like, not at all perfect. They're like, they have many less than Mary Sue-ish qualities. They're not, like, necessarily great at everything, but, they're just, like, an everyman sort of character, but they happen to have some things that make them special, and I kind of like that.
I mean, I guess the major flaw that Bulkhead has is that he's kind of a big oaf.
Yeah. I mean, and he just comes off as, I mean, he's not that bright necessarily in the sense of, like, thinking quickly. He can figure things out, but...
And I mean, as it turns out, he's just kind of an idiot savant when it comes to space bridges.
Yeah, he's very good at them. He's a nerd. He's a nerd about space bridges.
Yes. Probably subscribing to all sorts of space bridge magazines.
Aww, I bet he does. He's so good.
So, Megatron's got a plan. He's gonna go kidnap Bulkhead, and Lugnon and Blitzwing are gonna go pick something up from Sumdac Tower.
Dun dun dun.
But obviously you can't leave Sumdac alone, so Megatron's gonna take him with him.
Yes.
But hey, somebody's listening in. It's the Blue Racer from Velocity. Remember that episode?
Yay! It's that plot point. It's that unaddressed plot point.
Yep.
That dangling thread.
And hey, speaking of Bulkhead, he is at the Autobot base doing a little painting, as he likes to do.
It's the kibble chair.
Yep.
He's sitting on his kibble.
But unfortunately, everybody else also wants to add stuff to his art.
Yeah, he is learning the most important lesson that you have to learn as a creative person, which is that everyone else is wrong.
I think it's It's Optimus Prime who wants a caption because Optimus Prime is super square and doesn't think anybody will be able to understand this art.
That's so great. Prowl
And
thinks
Prowl
it needs
wants
more
some happy
trees.
little trees because apparently Prowl is Bob Ross.
Bumblebee thinks it needs more color. Ratchet thinks the colors do not need to be too bright because he is old.
The colors hurt my eyes. I just like a nice steady stream of beige, like the programs of CBS.
It's just so much criticism lumped on the artist, and I feel like it's trying to say something about art, the artist, and fans of art, but I'm not entirely sure what it is other than, holy crap, don't listen to everybody?
Yes, because it ends up as a terrifying nightmare, sorry.
And then, Optimus Prime suggests that it needs a longer caption.
Yeah, at first it's Picasso-like. Bulkhead even says it's like a Picasso.
Yes.
So it's odd to begin with, it just gets terrifying with their assistance.
And so Bulkhead is frustrated, and he just goes for a walk with Sari, and
why is it always Picasso? That kind of annoys me in everything.
Well, because this cartoon's for 10-year-olds.
I guess.
What other abstract painter is a 10-year-old gonna know? They might know Salvador Dali.
Okay. Yeah, Dali would be great.
But that's not abstract, that's surrealism.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah, it's like if you're gonna pick a notable art style that people identify, and an artist, you're gonna go to Picasso. And Picasso was great, but I'm constantly annoyed by the fact that so many people say, he's the greatest artist to ever live. No! That Doctor Who episode pisses me the fuck off.
Well, that was Van Gogh.
Oh, that was... Whoops, never mind.
Leave it in. No.
That's a good episode.
Fuck. It starts as a good episode and it turns into a shit episode. Why the fuck did I... Oh, god damn it, how did I fuck them? I need to go back to my old art history
Man, now
books.
I kind of want a Doctor Who episode of Picasso, though, where he's actually painting, like, real, like, cubist aliens.
Mm-hmm.
My brain farted there. Oh, wow. Ooh, yeah, see, that'd be better. But, I guess it was confusing because those are the two people always go to, and Van Gogh and Picasso.
You'll sometimes get a Da Vinci or a Michelangelo in there.
Yeah. Well, Michelangelo, if you're going sculpture. Da Vinci did so many weird things, but we have so little of his actual art other than some sketches. It's...
Well, and also the Mona Lisa.
Well, that's the problem with a lot of older artists with the limited selection of art. I guess with Picasso and Van Gogh, there's quite a lot. Art history digression.
And what is this, a Ninja Turtles podcast?
It is now.
Wait, do they ever... I'm not sure if they ever paint in any of the series. Huh. That'd be something to try and track down. If anything, I bet money that it'd only be Michelangelo painting.
I mean, they're always traveling in time. Have they ever gone back in time and met their namesakes?
That has to have happened in some story somewhere.
I'm sure that must have happened.
Come on.
I bet money that's happened in at least a comic. I don't know if it's happened anywhere else.
Anyway, Bumblebee, despite being cool but rude, is going to apologize to Bulkhead. But unfortunately, that is when Megatron drops in, and he has got Sumdac as a human shield in a kind of weird S&M Baby Bjorn.
Yeah,
and he looks really upset. He looks like really angry.
I mean, I'd be upset. You're tied to a giant death robot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, I think there is a name for the way he's tied up, but I can't remember what it is.
It's like that one, Mark Silvestri X-Men cover where Wolverine's crucified on that giant X.
Yeah, but it's like when somebody's tied to something else, I don't...
Hog-tied?
No, that's when their hands and feet are tied behind their back.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't, but the way he's tied on there, it's like Megatron himself is wearing bondage ropes like he's shibari'd up. I mean, I guess it kind of fits this Megatron, but it's strange.
This Megatron needs more S&M.
Actually, wait, it really does fit this Megatron, because, wasn't he gonna, change his character design for the 4th season and have, a mask on and, more black
It was kind of like a Hannibal Lecter, mask.
Yeah, so he was gonna be all bondaged up.
Ooh. I don't think the fandom is ready for that.
No.
I don't know, I think it was Marauder Megatron was the end of this toy.
I think he was gonna be a triple changer or something.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, somehow Bumblebee gets the idea into his head that this means that Sumdac has been working with Megatron.
Bumblebee, come on.
Because, when I'm working with somebody, I'm usually going to, tie them to myself.
Okay, Bumblebee does kind of jump this step, but
cooperative helpers often need to be tied up. That's totally a thing. Come on, Bumblebee.
Yes. Anyway, so the Blue Racer intervenes, and Bumblebee again jumps to conclusions and believes that he is a Decepticon.
Bumblebee, come on.
Bumblebee does something very stupid again.
Yes, he's such a jerk. All the time. Not even just in this episode.
So yeah, they end up away from the main battlefield, and Megatron just takes out Bulkhead, ties him up, and flies off with him like that John Romita Spider-Man comic where the Green Goblin just ties Spider-Man to the Goblin Glider and zips away with him.
Eee! I like that everything is comic book covers this week.
Yes. And indeed, the Blue Racer is not a Decepticon at all, but an Autobot member of the Cybertron Elite Guard, Blur.
Yay!
Voiced by the Micro Machines man himself, John Machida Jr.
Yay!
Yay!
He's so great.
He, of course, was the original Blur in the Generation 1 comic, or cartoon.
Yes.
Cartoon.
And
This is Blur in the original Generation cartoon. He's talking fast here, but he's not talking quite as fast as he did in the movie, so it's rather weird. It's like, at first it doesn't actually even sound like him because he's not really full speed, but he is talking a lot faster than Bumblebee, and Bumblebee doesn't get it after he starts talking he loses conversation, but Bumblebee also does make a really good point that this would have been a lot easier if you told us who you were at the beginning.
Yep.
Big difference with his voice here is that he's definitely, acting more in this version of the character. Original Blur in G1, just possibly by the nature of talking that fast, because, maybe Wally Bird told him to focus on the speed. And it was, it was very, not super flat, but a little bit of a flat affect to it. To the part where there's one episode in one of my favorite episodes, Face of the Najika, where he's injured and he has to slow down a bit, and it is significantly impactful that he's talking with a bit more feeling because he's slowed down. And so in this he's definitely, he's a little slower, but he's actually acting and emoting a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
I believe at one time he was the Guinness World Record holder for fast talking.
Yes, that was his shtick back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. And also, this is probably an animation budget. At least in the movie, they've got a thing where he's moving so fast he's got sort of an after image as he moves. I don't believe they ever did that.
No.
On the
no,
regular TV cartoon because it would cost money.
That was one of those things having Leonard Nimoy that they just could not continue to do. Honestly, I think it's pretty cool that they were able to continue having him in season 3.
Yeah. Shelling out that Micro Machines money. I bet Galoob hated that.
Oh man, I bet they did.
Well, isn't Galoob long dead?
Well, Hasbro bought them.
Yeah.
Well, same.
Hasbro buys
adding insult to injury.
Oh, good.
And I guess this is our first look at Blur's robot mode, which it's not really that much like his Generation 1 robot mode, except for the fin on his head. It's very streamlined and fast looking.
The head and the upper body is sorta a little less bulky, but his legs are way different.
Well, I think part of it is that, I mean, for
Awesome.
one thing, just in robot mode, he is more, like, streamlined and thin and skinny and based to some degree on Transtech Cheetor. Whereas his original one, in G1, for one thing, it was the 80s and blocky, that sort of blocky wedge thing was more in. But yeah,
Yes.
they just didn't, make him, they didn't, play that sort of thing up so much. So if you just saw a picture of G1 Blur, if you saw his model sheet, you wouldn't necessarily think that's a really fast guy. But this one looks, you see him and you think he's probably pretty fast.
Mhm.
He's so fast that Bumblebee has to quietly admit he's not the fastest anymore.
Yep.
Not the fastest thing on wheels.
And also he totally blew it because Megatron now has Bulkhead.
Good job. Good job.
But hey, good for Bulkhead. He's refusing to work for Megatron.
Yeah.
Even if, Megatron, go ahead and kill me, whatever. I'm not building your space bridge. But it turns out that Lugnut and Blitzwing acquired the Headmaster unit from Sumdac Tower.
It looks so smug.
Yes, it does.
It just looks just sitting there inactive. It just has the default smuggest expression ever.
Yep. And Megatron's all, okay, so if you're not going to help us, then I'm going to decapitate you, and then use your body to kill all your friends.
Yeah, Megatron's a jerk.
Yep.
Starting with Sumdac.
Yeah. Well, I guess it would just be crushed to a meaty paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he is the most physically powerful of the Autobots. It's just kept in check
that's
by
why whenever...
him being a precious cinnamon roll.
Yeah, and whenever Bulkhead gets angry on this show, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he could just murder everybody, and there's nothing anybody could do about it.
Yeah.
So Bulkhead agrees, okay, I'm going to build your space bridge.
Well, first, Megatron activates the Headmaster with his very special hand.
Yes,
There's no other like
he's
it.
got a scrounge hand.
Special.
Only instead of a camera and a microphone, it's like two fingers that snake off and become USB port hookups to the
Basically.
Headmaster or something.
I mean, they need to have a way to have this thing work without a little guy driving it.
Yeah. So he's controlling it like a flying guillotine.
Yes.
But yeah, Bulkhead gives in.
So Bulkhead says, okay, I'll build your damn space bridge. Back at the Autobot base, Blur is giving everybody some very fast exposition, and everybody is pretty shocked to find out that Bulkhead is Cybertron's greatest space bridge expert. I think, quote, Ratchet, an expert on anything?
Ratchet, come on! Oh my god.
So mean.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Oh, and Bumblebee has a good phrase, beating a dead spark plug.
Yes. Like, well, what did that robot dog ever do to you?
Oh.
Alternately, whoa, what did Spike's dad ever do to you?
Yeah.
Well, I thought about Spike's dad. I forgot about the dog. Oh, that makes that line even worse.
I mean, I guess that's why Sparkplug wasn't in the movie.
Aww, harsh.
That's why we haven't seen the robot dog in a while. Ooh.
Oh. No, not since the Headmaster made it evil. Alright, so they're going to split up. Prime is taking most of the team to the Decepticon base, where, well, Ratchet and Sari are headed to Teletran 1, and they're going to try and get it started again. And much like the last time they tried this, it's not working.
No. Good job.
So Ratchet has one more thing that he's going to try. He's going to use the Allspark fragments that they collected to try and jumpstart it somehow, because robot magic.
Because energy, Energy. It's a source of energy.
Energy, allspark.
Generic energy.
Yeah, sure, why not? So they get...
Isn't this the part where Bulkhead and Sumdac are arguing about building things?
Right. No, it is, because there's a big tube that the Constructicons have to move, and they keep disagreeing over where it goes. And this is me whenever somebody asks me to move furniture.
Oh, the couch guy. No, it's... But this is the point where, after 2 seasons, Bulkhead is finally tired of everyone's crap.
Yes.
Of belittling him, thinking he's not smart enough to do something. It's like, no, I know how to do this shit.
Man,
I'm gonna do it whether you like it or not.
I feel Bulkhead so hard here, man. Just wanting to be, like, useful and needed, even if it's ultimately for a bad reason, just like getting a chance to do what you're good at. Also, it reminds me a little bit of Chrome Dome and Overlord in Where the Meets the Eye, where they basically manipulate Chrome Dome by giving him the thing he is good at to do. But yes, in this case, Bulkhead is being given a chance to do what he always wanted to do, and he's like, no, I'm gonna show people that I can do it right. I feel him, man. I really feel him.
Sumdac is, I guess, gaslighting him or something, because every time Bulkhead suggests something, it's all, oh yes, that totally won't sabotage the space bridge, wink wink.
Well, he's just a very poor actor. Sumdac is clearly wanting to pull a Mads Mikkelsen in Rogue One, and assuming that Bulkhead is going along with him, but also being a crappy actor about it. So he's like, yeah, that's totally right. We're not just blowing everything up, huh, buddy? And Bulkhead's like, dude, what's your problem? So yeah.
I'm gonna build this evil space bridge, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, 'cause I can. See? Poor guy. I want to hug him.
So the Autobots reach the base, and Lugnut and Blitzwing are there, and they are dispatched pretty quickly by Blur, who just totally Wally Wests them.
Yay!
Or Barry Allen's, whichever you prefer.
Whichever one is your preferred Flash.
Yes.
Oh wow! And one of them is Captain Cold.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he's both Captain Cold and Heatwave.
Oh, I can remember the Heat guys.
I don't know Flash.
So,
I mean, I was going to say that he the Flash is them, but that sounds incorrect. That is not exactly.
That's a different thing.
Sounds wrong.
that is another thing.
He's just wearing a big trench coat.
Yeah. I mean, that would be a good distraction, except that he's just, a robot who normally doesn't wear clothes, so it would just be like, okay.
The old Donald Duck paradigm.
Yes.
Donald Duck without a shirt, naked. Donald Duck without pants, that's just Donald Duck.
Yeah, that's just fine. Cartoons are weird, man.
So they, while this is going on, Megatron turns on the bridge, and it totally works.
And everyone's so surprised.
Because Bulkhead is good at his job.
Yeah, and I like Bulkhead.
Yes. And the Autobots get themselves a couple pairs of cement overshoes.
I'm done.
So yeah, what's going to stop Megatron now? Oh right, Starscream. And the Starscreams.
And then Megatron's ex showed up.
Yes.
To ruin everything.
His ex and his kids?
New posse.
Question mark?
Well, Slipstream does make a comment next episode that basically is like she's treating Starscream as a dad, but...
Yeah.
It's pretty cute.
It's weird. But Starscream is triumphant. It's nice when Starscream's triumphant at the end of an episode. It doesn't happen that often, and invariably it doesn't last.
Yeah.
But it's always fun.
And also, at one point, Starscream tells Slipstream, don't start with a woman. which got a chuckle out of me, because for some reason Starscream, when exposed to wind, Starscream just kind of turns into Archie Bunker. And I forgot to mention that, for once, Prowl's Ninja Stars did indeed do something when he throws him at Lugnut's knees.
Well, he manages to knock him down onto one knee. It doesn't really stop him, it just slows him down long enough for Blur to put the cuffs on him.
I mean, it's something.
Yeah, it's more than usual.
I will take, plus, I mean, he's very top-heavy. He's gotta have bad knees.
That's a fair point.
And so, yeah, that is the episode. We're left on the cliffhanger. We got bad guy versus bad guy.
Done.
With the good guys helpless.
Oh no!
Who will seize the power of the space bridge? Will Cybertron be imperiled? And what is the terrible secret of the Autobot spaceship?
It transforms into a robot.
Oh, spoilers!
Much like the movie trailer to which you are referring. Spoilers.
Will Prime die? What is the secret of the monster planet Unicron? Clips of Unicron transforming.
Will Scorponok return? Of course he will. I love that so much. Of course he will. It's like, oh, well, thanks.
And so that is the episode.
Oh, Headmaster Stub.
I'm enjoying this finale a lot. I don't think it's quite as good as Megatron Rising Part 1.
Maybe not.
Because this doesn't quite bring together as much of the previous season, but it is a lot of fun, and I love the Bulkhead parts, because Bulkhead is unexpectedly becoming my favorite character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Big lovable oaf. He
is. He's really good. He's just good. He's like the best. It's just capital G good.
So of course we will be back with a new episode next week, but until then you can find us all over the internet. We are on Twitter, we are on Tumblr, and we're on Facebook.
And we have
a Patreon. We got a new episode up.
Yes, we have a new Patreon episode where we watch more Kimono Friends because it is our happy place. Japari Park is our happy place. So yeah, that is at patreon.com/IaconUnderground, and we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, which will be moving to a new host soon thanks to that Patreon money. So yeah, exciting things.
Ooh.
Go check it out.
So keep that Skrilla coming, loyal listeners. We greatly appreciate it, and the more we get, the more exclusive content we can provide for you.
Yeah. Get us the Zencast.
So by the time you listen to this, it'll be October, and it'll be time for a new Patreon episode, and as it's the month of October, I think it may be something spooky.
Oh, and that's a good point. Actually, I guess
the spookiest of months.
It's not going to be in time for this to go out, maybe, but I will be at TFCon on Saturday, which is the last day of September. So,
yeah.
To anyone I saw, hello.
Well, this should probably go out before that, because you're the one that usually puts them up, so... Yeah, this probably got Friday. Oh, TFCon, yeah, one of these days.
Okay, so until next time, when we cannot uncross a bridge too close, part 2. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David.
So
So what is going on with Kimono Friends exactly? Did somebody get fired?
Yes, well, for a while we sort of had a half confirmed that we were getting a second season, and then we finally did get a confirmation, like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And then, like, there was a episode 12.1 that came out a while ago, which was just like a 5-minute short. And then last week, they came out with a commercial for a cup of noodles made by the regular team. And then yesterday,
the noodles made
they fired the director.
Oh, that's not good.
Any particular reason?
Did he protest to the noodles?
No, he did it. I don't know if there was there's so little fucking information, or it's just in Japanese and hard to translate. The parent company that made it, Kadokawa, let him go because one thing I saw that might have been translated wrong was like he was let go because he was showing things on Twitter, like behind the scenes, like here's a character sketch or some shit. But I'm not even sure if that's right. But for whatever reason, him and his other two people on his team that were the original ones that got the job to start this were let go. Fired. And then there was like the 10 other people, or maybe it was only 7 other people, that they'd hired to work on the show that left because they were fired. So nobody that did the animation on the original show is going to be back for season 2 or a movie they're making. And everyone's pissed.